I had to make sure my recording software was working there. I guess I should double make sure at the end since I played with the mic. You can look at it while it's uploading. Right, I got old. I worry about these things. Even I would assume, but yeah, I guess it worked. So my brainstem brain fuckery is annoying me. Again, to be fair to my mood, like the man said, like the neuroscientist on YouTube said, thank God that he was a neuroscientist for his grandson, otherwise he would have fallen into the normal. He would have passed into healthcare and been put on drugs for 70 years or something, but his grandpappy was a neuroscientist and said, can we get a brain scan on the kid? He's 8-year-old. Grabbed a hammer or something, I forget what it was, and attacked the kid in school. A scissor maybe. Just wild out. But that's their goal with the 2020 thing that they did, and the 5G AI mind control tech. Said it before. They invented we people invented wheels, and then from that we got chariots. Then we motorized it, and they're like, okay, then we can make a tank. Okay, then we can make an armored car. Oh, yeah, what's new? Then we frickin' after armored cars, airplanes. We can fly. Good, we can put guns on that. A hot air balloon, we can see over the battlefield with it. I mean, that's, seems like born out of necessity, but it seems to be born out of the actions of these people over and over and over again. You hear about like American freedom. America just became like a second British Republic, and they're all intertied now anyway. And I'd imagine they always were. Like, you talk about like the ideals. Everyone loves the ideals, and we sure sprinkle them around our lives and get to participate because they have to get past. They can't completely, betray their lie. How does this thing trigger? How does this fight trigger? Anyway, they can't completely betray their lie, right? So they have to pretend so we're good, and they avoid it as much as possible, right? Instead of like trying to help out actual problem child criminals or whatever, they create criminals that they can bust. But yeah, I don't. And me before all this, I would have been like, well, that was their culture. They're stupid. I didn't know that they weren't stupid. My whole life I thought they were stupid. That was my opinion of them, just stupid or not know or learn nothing, or how could they be still or whatever. Like, haven't they seen this? Haven't they played this? Haven't they done this? But I mean, I grew up with my pappy in military museums. He used to take me to, we went to Disneyland. We went to Disney World once, but we also went to Colonial Williamsburg and frickin' which Civil War battles over there. Oh my God, what a day! What a slow bus! What a boring, awful day. And I was mature enough to think about it too, 50,000, 100,000, what? So yeah, I didn't find out about their 9/11 shenanigans until after they started gang stalk torturing me. Until they had me convinced that I had sold out, that I'd sold my soul. The thinking I sold my soul stuff was like, because all of a sudden spiritual stuff was real. But yeah, what was it? Like, after a month of torture, but it was like the rap world, right? It was like people that I trusted. I'm blind that way, It's just like, oh, they're the oppressed outsiders finally making it. Like, thank God for this. So if it's these people, then it's like some secret club good. But it was not a secret club good. It was a secret club evil. And all that I did was, high as fuck or drunk as fuck one night, sign a blank piece of paper to the air that said, okay, I'll join up. I'll be a secret good guy. So I never signed a contract with any of your devil god, Lucifer, Patrice O'Neill batter until he joined you or you kill him. He died of diabetes at the age of 40. Sure thing, Opie and Anthony, sure thing. Since y'all won't let up, since we going all out, and since you think frickin' King David can't be a modern boy and just be like, ha ha ha, tattletale, 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 ha ha ha, tattletale, tattletale, ha ha ha. And I would I've been trying to like stand on these right things, right, and be like, okay, just stop then, and you guys just gotta stop. Okay, then you just stop. Okay, you get it, stop. With like a few bursts of complete total raging out on my torturers, but and a good like 12 years of sulking and a good I don't know. If I had to guess, how many? But yeah, a couple, few thousand nights of torture. But yeah, so whatever Ra set, whatever sets men against God, their leader, it sets men against people too. Like that's they're in a war on God by torturing people. God seems to have accepted my my righteous raging against God. Yeah. So I got Indian songs for that. I got Indian songs for that. It's gonna be protected content though. It's gonna stop my recording. No. That was again. I keep harping on things, but frickin' so hopeful as a child. 15, 16, shareware. This is beautiful. This is like utopia. Like, oh, you can work hard and give something to somebody, and then everybody enjoys it. And it's just, it really is like the infested, the infected, the criminally insane. I don't know, but like Bill Gates from frickin' Bill Gates to Bill Gates, from mosquitoes to frickin' to the 2020 dance to yeah, the thing that wraps around their brainstem, mine too, makes them like it. I try and fight it off, but makes you grin at evil, grin that you're a secret elite like club, like anybody who's done some shit as a kid or whatever. When you're with your friends and you giggle and you look at each other, like that's how like people who are slightly fucked up can see them better than people who are completely honest. It's to the pure, all things are pure. Oh, okay, Al Qaeda, like yeah, pure warriors, right? Just lied to, given a situation by criminals. But again, this is how they and then like the build up of like what they must teach these kids with movies like Clock Stopper and like, oh, look how we can maneuver through and these people are blind and just like one demon core. That's what was it, some special on Netflix or something, maybe it was YouTube, but it was like, and the weird witchy freaking was archaeologist way too excited about the weirdness of Egypt. But she was I mean, whatever, just people get fascinated by weirdness. There's worse there's worse dispositions to have in life. Anyway, her point was like anybody who ever walked into Egypt got absorbed by Egypt. It sucked them up somehow. It's actually like we're sun gods and we get to bake people alive. Like I mean, I just like, yeah, I don't know what foul games, but I got all these Indian songs. Let's say that we're not, or you're not, or God's not waylaid, they're waylaid, or something. I don't even know. Anyway, good songs though. The neat thing about the Indian songs is it's just like English after English after English. But you know, my trouble is it's scripted evil, right? Too. So I would love it to be a back and forth between God and my attackers and myself, but and it sure seemed to give them pause like it, right? But anyway, but I can't barely emote personally on this about this because of the total Egypt brain fuck. Mm. Mm. It really is like you know, it's just life applied scientist, a natural beast made to be caught over here. But again, I am a bit of an asshole. You can read that Bible verse and think what you want about someone, but if you've ever checked out a girl's ass, if you've ever been like, oh, he's so freaking strong, he would wreck anybody who bothers, nobody would bother me. I think you just natural beasted on the world. So somehow 99.9999% of the world. I mean, that's what, according to what Bible verse was that. But anyway, insanity. Insanity. Yeah. I can't guess it though. I'm not gonna guess it because it's all ill. Probably I mean, that's the thing is like you hear these things are beyond your grasp or whatever. It's like so mind game, mind control. Guess what it is while we torture you, and that's how you'll learn what it is. But I think the point, half the point of the Indian songs, how near you were. Like I was just chilling in there. I never bought any of their stuff. My 9/11 tactical opinion was, so you got your teeth scratched. Now you're gonna go be like petty, kill innocent. Anyway, but whatever. I mean, like I said, those soldiers didn't know. Those soldiers were doing right by told. Not enough soul experience. I don't know. Who knows? The only thing that God has going for himself in my mind most days, some days, is let the good people like him, and the bad people hate him, or the bad people, or like the people who surround themselves with the bad people to like have lots of money and wealth and stuff. Think that God is like a mockery to control the muggles, right? I've been parsing your language back, what you people think. Pretty sure I have a handle on it. But I don't know. So I've been trying to sit back and lay back and be like, all right, whatever. I'm fucked. And when I try to trust God, it seems to work, but my brain is completely cooked. And they have like cooked, apparently, is like what they were doing to Patrice O'Neal, I would assume. So maybe Jesus is right. And the whole world lies, I don't know, in the evil one. Maybe Jesus is their gambit. Well, that's what I've been yelling at them, right? Like, I don't know which of these religions to measure you people by, but frickin', you fail all their standards. All of them. Except for, like, some kind of, like, I don't know, death culty religions. Can we manipulate? Can we steal? Can we destroy? Will nobody notice? Then it's cool. I has noticed, sirs. I seen you. I seen you. I seen you on Patrice O'Neal. I seen you on Bill Cooper. I seen you on Terrence Sheeky. I seen you on my life. Even though, like, my brain is gone, so it's hard to, like, the Stockholm syndrome, like, technique. Again, like I was trying to say the other day, but I cut myself short. They don't learn about Stockholm and think, wow, what an awful thing to happen to a person. They hear Stockholm and they're like, we could build our ranks with that. That's probably half the people they have. You hear these people's childhood stories about how, like, they went through shit, so that's how they got caught, I guess. I mean, a big part of it. That's, I mean, the one Christian woman that I used to hang out with, what she call it, communal. So who knows? Maybe. But no, yeah, that's like the rap god thought. That's, you know, like, it doesn't just write music. it writes depression and annoyance and shame and guilt because it's stuck in its soulful place, I suppose. But oh, what was it saying though? It just said something good that I was gonna refute. Dang nabbit. You got me there. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Anyway, frick. I really doesn't want that one out. I think I should just stop this now, upload it, and then regather that thought.